bit less intel with their legends, so they came in from sort of straight here, whereas obviously mousesports, we've seen them play quite a bit recently.
And I think that's going to favor for the team when Nico was on there, as far as, you know, well, I mean, 15 from his right? You know, Fifth will be there to give Dennis a hug every now and again. Just like, I know. But, sports right now, they've had more lands, and so they're more experienced. It's going to be up to Gambit to prove themselves.
So it's very different. And remember, since you brought it up, you talked about sort of the E-League Major and everything. Remember how Adren was playing through like some of that stuff, how good he was, right?
He is pretty much like the one consistent. Yeah. Well, they have Adren now, right? And if those guys don't turn up, Gambit is just going to be dead in the water as far as I'm concerned. Both of those players so good at showing up, and Dren is he's just delivered over and over and over again. So you always feel like you can count on him, but he's really going to be the linchpin for the team.
Right. And we'll see how it all pans out. They were very friendly with each other.
Yeah.
So not too much banter going on when the coaches were talking. But I still think it's going to be interesting. Obviously, everything is on the line here, and we are going to be on Inferno for the first map of the PGL Major. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. mousesports versus Gambit on Inferno, and Sapphire is doing our in-game or something. I love that they put that in there. It's really great. Her and DJ do an amazing job. So you want to see them every time, pretty much.
Pretty much the premier duo now when it comes to observing. So I'm glad to see that yet again. They were here at the Major. They were also handling it back at E-League as well. But mousesports and Gambit starting us off. Inferno, classic map, most played map according to Red Eye, and so him doing the stats. But more importantly, this is a new map, and it's played fairly differently from what we've seen in the past. And it looks like the X-God has already been laid low, Anders.
Yeah, apparently. A brief moment of disconnect before we actually get it live. That's fair enough. You don't want to start with any kind of issues. If there are going to be any, you prefer them to be before the game goes live. As a general rule, once someone has taken damage, that means the game is officially live, and it's too late to sort of cancel anything out. But no one had, so that's good news. Gambit starting on the T side as well, mousesports on the CT side. Very curious how this will play out. I think Moses is bringing up a good point in saying that so much of it comes down to the economy. We've seen CT side struggle on this map if they don't have money to buy everything they need.
Well, that is kind of just like a standard, right? The rule is CT side, you need to actually get money to buy the incendiaries. And that's what's going to be so important here, in particular on Inferno CT, is mid control. You can get the early HEs into mid if you want to be clever on the CT side, but more importantly, it's all about banana control. And that nade game, it's like layer on layer of meta over there now on timings for HEs, on timings for incendiaries. Are you smoking bottom banana? Or are you going to try and control top banana? I mean, all of these teams, they actually have all sorts of different timings, which makes it really fun to watch CT side Inferno right now. Is, you know, how are the CTs trying to deal with that nade game over there on that side of the map? I think it's much less important on the A side of things.
No, you're absolutely right. And it seems like it hasn't really settled yet. You know, people have different sort of opinions about how to do it. I've got my own strong opinions about how people should be playing it. And I routinely get pretty frustrated at watching people play Inferno, actually. But in like a good way, I think it's very interesting. And I love seeing how it develops. We did actually see during the actual major qualifier how differently teams play on A side now that we're talking top mid. I think actually mousesports was one of the teams that were more aggressive, whereas a lot of teams are holding really really far back. Like, they're all the way back in the A-bomb side. As far as I remember, mousesports were a bit further up, and they were playing, like, close to Arch, close to Quad, trying to shut that down.
Well, kind of how it's supposed to be played back in the day, right? I mean, back in the day, right? How you used to play is you challenged mid, and you'd set up multiple points to fall back to along your way as CT, right? You're holding Arch side, you're holding the corner looking into mid. Okay, they come around that corner, you fall back to Arch, you fall back to the library corner. Okay, right? You know, there's like step by step by step, you fall back, but you're getting information the entire time. And you're right, Anders, I think teams right now, perhaps because they aren't quite as settled on the map yet, they haven't figured everything out, they're not feeling comfortable playing that mid information game, and so they just default into a very passive way of holding, which allows for the T side to just basically have full map control. Off the bat. That's not what you want to do. You need to be challenging them. You need to be actually trying.
Yeah, I agree, and it can't be that people Dennis making his way towards the middle, probably just for a quick spot. Can he make the jump to second mid? That's really smart. This is really low risk and really high reward. So this shot from Oscar, a second headshot as well, taking down Hop, but now we're officially live.
Yeah, action is in. Chris has gotten tapped down, but that's not the end of the world here because Oscar, you know, we talked a lot about the heavy hitters on Gambit, but I mean, Oscar in the major qualifier, he had some insane rounds that where he just showed up and laid low everybody in his way. And so he is going to be one of the players that you need to keep an eye on here if you're a mousesports fan, if you're looking for mousesports to win. A lot of this is going to come down to him and
don't know why. Best of one game, so just fall back and play it safe. Let them try and figure out how to get into a bomb site. Two men stacked in pit as well is such a safe and strong defense on A, so I actually love this setup from mousesports. I think this is a really good call.
Quick rotate possible for Lola, and he's got the kit as well.
Yeah, and that's super important, obviously. So, yeah, I think they're pretty much in the perfect position here. 40 seconds for Gambit to try and make their way through. They've put in the smokes and committed. Going to try and make their way in as Chris lands on a drain. Look for the moment. He's going to get one more frag in. And can he actually get the bomb plan? This would be huge right now for Gambit. 5 versus 3 into a 1-on-3 with a bomb down. That's not bad at all.
Did they spot the down? I think they did. Yeah. He's kind of pinned in here. 3 players. We'll find it. No, Rops! Headshot on Lowell. The team kill coming through. And Zeus, he realizes they have to close to quarters. He wants some more bullets in the gun. Unfortunately, he forgets to reload it, but it doesn't matter. Rops hits the headshot anyway. But you got a bit of a picture-in-picture there of Oscar. Man who started mousesports off very strong here in their first map of the major. But that's what he does. And Anders, you're right. Why is he challenging Top Banana again at the beginning? But that's just Oscar. Oscar is an aim-driven, just duel-driven kind of player.
Yes.
He wants to get in there. He's always looking for fights. Even when it may hurt his team, he's still looking for fights. And that's his quality, is that sometimes it actually works out for him. He pulls the crazy play.
What a hero as well, saving Chris. That's a 3rd headshot for Oscar in that round. And Chris survived on 11 health, and he got the headshot when they actually entered the B-bomb site. So even on 11 health, you know, still there and still obviously, yeah, lethal. So what a way to get started. AK-47 has been picked up in a Dren.
Throwing a grenade.
That's crazy. You get the bomb hunt down, traditionally speaking, you're going to be saving until you can get the AKs in the 3rd round. But Gambit, they're putting on the pressure and stepping it up right away. I'm really interested in how this will work out. Hobbit, going to lose that fight early on. The Dren, what can he give us here?
It's fun to see that it's Zeus who's taking the hit as well for this AK. Down to $150. He's going to go with the Tech 9 in the next round.
Look at this. We've seen in this new version, he's going to win the battle against Chris, but now mousesports know this boost used to be insanely popular, and people do it with the AWP on top, but we've almost not seen it on this new version, so it's great. Stealing the FAMAS. Doja has body armor as well. This is doable. This could be done.
Absolutely, this can. because they've kind of skimped. It's Lowell with an MP9. He does have the rotate coming in from Oscar, but Oscar has the UMP. A little bit more confident in the UMP up close. But with these AKs, we're seeing some of Zeus's old style as well, right? There we go. We get that start. Now we're just going to run down that clock, wait and see if mousesports are going to make the play for information. Then we can punish that. But now it's starting to get to the point where 30 seconds left, and Zeus is once again in his element, executing onto a site with very little time left on the clock.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. This is the kind of Counter-Strike that we really expect out of him. Doja swapped in for the AK instead. We're down to 15. Zeus will pick up. Ross is now hiding. Great turnaround and picking up Scooter. Doja gets a headshot, but it isn't enough. They've done a lot of damage, but eventually they're going to lose the round anyway.
Where's the AK?
Did he not pick it up?
He didn't save it?
I don't think he did. Oh, he didn't. That's such a shame. Did it fall underneath the cart or something?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like there's some unfortunate turn of events there that meant that he couldn't actually pick up that AK. Get CSGO'd, bro. Oh, that sucks. Because, I mean, you literally just got gifted. It's like a party favor, the best one. Here, we forced with an AK. We didn't actually win the round, so you get to keep it now. That's so frustrating, especially in the hands of Oscar, who's hitting headshots left and right on CT side. Triple A down mid. They run right into it. Mo sprays bomb Dennis, and the nades just go sailing harmlessly past Gambit in mid.
This is such an aggressive and powerful early buy for Gambit. They got 3 kills in the last round. They only bought on 2 of their players with armor and 1 AK, which means they can still sort of make this round work. I mean, it's a Galil and it's a UMP and a little bit more, but this is just fine. It's a way better buy than the one mousesports has.
Yeah, because mousesports thought that they full bought last round.
Yeah.
They thought that they forced last round. And so they're like, oh yeah, anti-eco farm, let's go with the SMGs, make some money. Oh wait, they have rifles. We fell right into it. Great trap set from Gambit, and mousesports walk right into it face first. Man advantage now for Gambit, and this is really going to favor them. They still have a decent number of nades to work with as well. 2 smokes still in play, so they can go with that B execute.
Bit of a deep grenade. Not going to tag anyone. Chris close to the UMP. That's a great headshot to begin.
Perfect.
That's a lot of damage to Zeus, and yeah, this is that's very important. If he goes down, you wonder if the B bomb side isn't just going to almost fall immediately.
And then they get the boost up as well. So if he wants to go for that CT smoke. Oh, Oscar gets caught out in the open. This is going to be the big opportunity here for Rops. And sure enough, he will not miss the chance. Yes, he can. And now he just needs to stay alive. Man advantage for mousesports. Rotation coming in from the B side. But that's all good because so long as Rops stays alive here, it's a thorn in Gambit's side. And they're going to have to deal with him eventually.
Bomb is finally going to be going down. Time to strike. Rops missing a chance for a kill. But it does leave Zeus on just 4 hit, and he's going to get taken down by Lowell. That's very smart, and it's a good job on mousesports to wait until they hear that bomb plant sound, because Gambit wasn't really in a position to fake that too much. So you got to appreciate that. Some really tough rounds early on here.
Well, that's where Zeus's style can come back to bite you. If you're running the clock down low every round, well, mousesports are going to start getting used to that. They're going to start saving their utility until later into the round. They're going to start playing in the late game, right, air quotes. But also, if things go south, like Rops killing 2 of your guys and then staying alive, you don't have much time to maneuver. You have to get that bomb planted, right? You can't just waste another 20 seconds waiting for the rotator or hunting somebody down. You're really trying to get that bomb down to have time to work with. So, very quick thinking on his feet there from Rops. He played that situation perfectly, I think. And it's a 3-0 lead now for mousesports on the CT side. Double up and play here as well for the CTs.
What a heavy investment from mousesports to begin with, but it pays off just fine as Mo was trying to lurk away down there. That probably wasn't as easy as it looked with the X-ray on. I suspect from Oscar's point of view, there was a bit less to see. It's a pretty good shot after all, and he's really mobile, moving up into apartments as well, so Gambit. See how they do in this 4th round. They've put so much pressure on mousesports early on here, but now they're starting to run out of money. Even with the bomb plant, it's not quite good enough.
Incendiary out.
What they're hoping for here is just the bomb. But I think it's going to be a half buy regardless in the next round, even with the bomb plant. And in this sort of round, you're not quite getting max money yet.